Ooh, good afternoon. The thing that haunts the web, the Empress Goth, is on the web right now. There'll be no art for today. It's been a rough day. I'm sorry about that. I can't seem to. It's been a rough week. I'm kind of, what's the word? Burnt out. I was filling out something and I got to the point that I just very burnt out. And so that's what's going on, and I'm sorry for that. And then had an incident with the trash people where, you know how they stick the trash, of your neighbors into the trash bulk. All of it landed on my side of the street, which I had to clean up because they don't ever pick up and clean up that mess. You have to clean it up. I called in and complained about that, and it's very hot outside. Right now you're looking at some of the stuff I put out for autumn. Yeah, I start putting a little bit of autumn on the table. But I'm just, wore out. You just get to the point you do so many things like too many jobs and not enough. What am I trying to say? Help on some things. It's like I and another person were talking about all the jobs that we end up doing. I don't mind doing the artwork, but right now I can't even concentrate because it was something important that I had to do. I do put up my scarecrows because I love that as part of that. My mother gave me a bunch of these guys. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I got that. And then I took some pencils that I had and I decided to hang them up. I gotta do a bit of dusting again. It's fast how dusting comes around. I have to dust the bottom vents because the cat hair and everything. It's like, man, my goodness. So there's always a bit of dust. I don't know. After you just have one of those moments where you just get tired of certain things, and I was in one of those modes. Yep, I always have scarecrows. There's a scarecrow there. Yeah, because I love scarecrows, always did. And you can't make scarecrows hard for me. I'm not fazed by it. I'm just not impressed. I believe scarecrows have a duty to scare off things that are bad, negative, crows, whatever. But yeah, I'm just a bit irritable right now. Now, I was filling out, you know how you fill out, what am I trying to say, applications for the 11,000th time, and I just went into protest mode where you give them your resume or CV, and they ask you the same dumb questions, and I've done it 100 times. I swear I got the world's record on applications. Where did you work? This and that, and blah, 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 blah. Stuff that everything is on your resume. And the clock's going off. I was in one of those modes that, as of today, that I had enough. I've done that 100 times, and I'm sick of doing it. And so I know it's required. I've done it on 50 million applications and everything else. It's just, I had one of those days like, okay, I'm sick of this. No, I've done it for weeks, months. I've done this since 2021, literally. And I'm kind of tired. More than kind of tired. I am sick and tired. And so I gave myself some time off. I pulled out a little bit of fall stuff. I have more autumn stuff, but I don't pull that out till like Thanksgiving. But right now, the start of some fall stuff, which is scarecrows and stuff like that, I pulled out. I'm sorry, I'm just burnt out, literally. I'm just so done. and then had to go outside in the heat and humidity, and it's hot, and sweep all that stuff that's in front of my house, literally. And see, I helped the man the other day when his tree fell down, and I don't mind doing that because I was there when I witnessed it. The branch fell down, and it looked like something out of a cartoon. The bird sat on the branch. I heard a crack. The bird flew off, and then the next thing I know, the whole huge limb fell to the ground, but hit the house first. The house is not damaged, and I didn't mind helping, and neither did my partner. He didn't mind helping because he had to help with some of the, I'm trying to say, the bigger stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. The TV's doing weird things. But yeah, that's what we did. And so for the stuff that landed on top of the truck, I think the truck was over full because I didn't recognize none of the branches that came down on my side. He does not have a crepe myrtle at all, period. And how is crepe myrtle in the trash? And things that look like charcoal or burnt tree. The tree wasn't burnt. It was just old, and it was just weird. So, yeah, oops. Yep, you saw my teeth. Yeah, you see me at my worst today. It's my top tooth. I took it out. It was getting on my nerves too, because you'd be grinding because you're angry. So you see me at my worst. I'm sorry. I just can't even concentrate on what I really want to get done. Normally I do. Today I'm just in that kind of mood, and I'm sorry for the gripes. But yeah, I think the truck was too full because both trucks sat out there, and for the longest time, and then when they finally did, stuff was falling, and it all falls on my side, dirt and all. I'm like, yeah. So that's what's going on. I'll be back to normal next week and more relaxed, but I was in protest mode after doing resumes, and then the company was saying, well, you didn't finish doing the resume. No, because I was in a pissed off mode, and I know that's not an excuse. But I'm tired of answering the same stuff that you can take up off the resume. It's right there. Plus, there's nothing to tell. I'm retired right now. I still know how to do stuff. I'm retired. I'm tired of answering the same questions for the past too many years. Going to interviews, looking at folks, looking me upside my head, and whether Zoom or face-to-face, and get the same look. You're dressed professional. I leave nothing to the imagination. You just don't get done right. I'm sorry. Okay, but on a brighter note, it's gonna be a hope for rain tomorrow. I gotta take 2 cats to the vet so they can update their shots, and I've got 2 more to go. I have to do it in stages because, hey, I'm not made of money. But anyway, they'll get their shots update and they'll be fine. I just want everybody to have what they need. So if anything goes wrong, they're already taken care of. Yeah, that's the art stuff that I was getting ready to do. But after I had to go out there in the heat and clean up, I'm like, I'm so done. All right, everybody. Love y'all. Have a good weekend.